Welcome back to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Seth Nutting. On Tuesday, two undefeated teams in the Iowa Conference went head-to-head inside of Levick Arena. We'll pick things up in the 141-pound match with Wartburg up 7-0. In overtime, Jace Lopez would get the escape, taking a 2-1 advantage, but in a double overtime, Loras' Matt Holmes would answer, getting the reversal and held on for the 3-2 decision. Moving up to the weight class of 149 pounds, Wartburg's Andrew Steer made the most of his first varsity appearance, getting the early takedown. Knights fans were loving the effort, and Steer would be rewarded with a pin, defeating Loras' Joe Wood in the first period. The biggest upset of the night, 5th-ranked Puna Soriano was pinned just 1 minute into the first period by unranked opponent Cody Flynn. The heavyweight matchup included two top 5 ranked wrestlers, 5th-ranked James Buss of Loras and 2nd-ranked Ryan Fank of Wartburg. Both wrestlers got escapes in regulation, sending the match into overtime. In overtime, Buss would be unable to make an escape, and Fank would capitalize in the second overtime, getting the escape as number 1 ranked Wartburg College defeated Loras 31-13. The Knights will be on the road this Saturday as they travel to Buena Vista for the Iowa Conference Duels. After starting the week with a win against Central on Wednesday, the women were looking to do the same Saturday at home against rival Co. In the first half, Mary Brown would get things going for Wartburg, finishing off the nice pass from Kaylee Cladeville for 2. Co took control early in the first half as Hannah Breitbach makes a nice give-and-go pass for 2, and on the ensuing possession, Breitbach again beats her defender, this time getting the basket and foul. The Knights would respond as Alyssa Sager scores 2 of her team-high 16 points, getting the offhanded layup to go down. But moments before halftime, senior Carly Jacobs would go down with what appeared to be a season-ending ACL tear in her right leg. We wish her the best of luck in her recovery. In the second, with the Knights in a 2-3 zone, Co would get several good looks at the basket as Mackenzie Reed hits the open shot seen here. Throughout the second half, Wartburg would continue to respond, nailing several three-point baskets, keeping the score close. Late in the game, with the Knights down by 2 possessions, a perfectly executed inbounds play cut the lead to 2. After 2 made free throws at the other end by Co, the Knights would get several chances to score, but were unsuccessful as time ran out, losing 74-70. In the second game of the day, Wartburg would take a commanding lead early, but Co would make a comeback and make a game out of it. Picking things up late in the second half, Co's Brian Wadsworth gets a steal and is fouled at the other end, bringing the Co-Hawks within 6. Then Eddie Deemer would block a floater by Co's Andrew Worth, but would be called for goaltending. Down the stretch, Co would start fouling, and the Knights responded as Thomas Perkins would hit both free throws. The second one seen here on the final possession of the game, Co's Max Smarzo would pull up for a desperation 3, but was wide of the mark as Wartburg would win by the final score of 71-65. With the win, the Knights are now 2-2 in the Iowa Conference and 8-7 overall. Wartburg travels later today to take on Buena Vista. You can find all the highlights and stories from those games on the Wartburg circuit. We'll be right back.